Hi there. All right, so we're working on number 12. This is listening to intervals and being able to notate the second pitch. So not only do you need to hear it, the interval from pitch to pitch, but you should be able to draw the correct second pitch. So the first pitch is given for you in this example. Do. I'm actually going to play this an octave lower so it'd be easier to hum along with and easier for maybe you to cheat and figure out by humming what the intervals are. So the first note given right here is the do. If it was a second, so if it were on this space right here, maybe make our note just a little bigger so it's clear. If it was on that space right there, it would sound like this. Right next door, the start of the scale, do, re. If it was a third, so right here, here's our 1, 1, 2, 3, 3 lines and spaces, including where the note starts and stops. I think this one sounds like a doorbell. If you have trouble figuring out what space it is, sing it. Do, re, mi. Cool. A fourth, so here's our fourth, counting space, line, space, line. That's 4 lines and spaces, so that's our interval of fourth, which would sound like this. Do, fa. And there would actually be a flat in the key signature, but don't worry about that. Here comes the bride, here comes the bride. Or you could cheat. Do, re, mi, fa, do, fa. It's okay to hum it out loud to figure it out. Here's our fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, including the starting and stopping points. And that interval sounds like this. There's our fifth. Our sixth, which would be this second or this next line up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines and spaces would sound like this. Very far apart. I always think this sounds like NBC, or my Bonnie lies over the ocean. Do, re, fa, sol, la, sol, la. And then our seventh, which is I think the easiest or the strangest sounding one. It's ugly. Do, ti, do, re, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti. It's almost an octave. And then here's our octave, or our eighth. Do, do, do. So, let's practice a couple here. Here's number 1. Here it is again. Hopefully you guessed that was a third. Do, re, mi, do, re, mi. Cool, let's try another one. In your head, you're going. Do, re, mi, fa, 4. Do, re, mi, fa, 4 lines and spaces. Good, let's try another one. Those are right next to each other. So it's a do to a re. So it would be a second. Okay, we're going to try another one. Here's the first note. Here it is again. Can hear that they're pretty far apart. If you count up to re, mi, fa, sol, la. Do to la.
That's right. Just a second.
Do to la is a sixth. So you count do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. So the answer to that one would be a sixth. And let's try one more example. Here's the bottom note. Second note. Do, so, and that's our fifth. So we move it to that one. Space. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. If you need some extra help with this, ask your teacher.
Mommy.